today I'm going on another dive. I just packed up all the things in the truck, and I'm going to be showing you guys today the 2 easiest fish to catch and cook in Hawaii. If you dive in Hawaii a lot, you probably a few fish pop up into your head. But the first easiest fish I'm going to be going for is with the 3-prong. It's the easiest fish to shoot with a 3-prong. And the second is the easiest fish to shoot with a gun, at least in my experience. For some people it might be difficult, so like if it's hard for you, you might be at a spot that has a lot of fishing pressure, so the fish are more skittish. But for me, these fish are super easy to shoot. Like, I can count on hitting them almost seeing them almost every time I go diving. And so today I'm going to be showing you guys those 2 fish. I'm going to shoot one with the gun, one with the 3-prong, and yeah, see you guys in the water. Okay, so on this drop, I'm going to be shooting the easiest fish to shoot with a Speargun. So right now I'm in about 30, maybe 40 feet of water, and I actually saw some 2 nice papio, which is what I was going down for initially, but they swam off, they got spooked, and then I saw this big Roy, but then he swims under a rock, and then the fish swims right in front of me. Now this species of fish is called palani, and to me they are by far the easiest fish to shoot with a gun. They're usually not the smartest. They'll come in if you grunt or if you dust up. They're a big target, and they can get really big. So they have a lot of meat on them and a lot of space to shoot. So that is the easiest fish to shoot with the gun. I caught him fairly quickly. Decent shot there from above, dive bombed him. So yeah, I shot this fish, and so I only need one of these because they're pretty big. This guy was pretty big enough to feed me. And so now in the next clips I'll be going after the easiest fish to shoot with a 3-prong. Okay, so if you haven't guessed it already, the easiest fish for me to shoot in Hawaii is manini. Now, kole is also a good option, but I feel like they're not as common as manini. Manini are everywhere. They're at every dive spot, at every beach, anywhere you could imagine. Where there's seawater, they're probably there somewhere, in Hawaii at least. Now, these fish are also called convict tang. And here, I like to get them. The easiest place to shoot them is when they're circling around in holes, because a lot of times they'll go into a hole and they'll just weave in and out of the hole, you know, just checking you out. But they aren't afraid. Usually they're not very scared. They're not too smart, so they don't swim away from you. They don't leave the hole. They'll just keep circling, and usually they're in these big groups. Okay, so here in this clip, I did exactly that. I found a small group of these fish, these manini, circling around and underneath this rock. So I'm taking the drop. Really simple. I just wait for them to give me a good shot, and one of them turns broadside, and I just plug it with the 3-prong. So yeah, that's the first manini. The second manini, once again, I found him circling around in a hole. They really like to do this, especially if you chase them into a hole. They won't leave the hole. They'll just stay there. So you just need to And you just need to follow them until they stop and try to rest in a rock or something. So I found these guys in a hole, and once again, really simple. I just dropped down to the bottom. Just waited for one to give me a good shot. Because they were so close to me, I wanted to make sure I had a perfect shot, so that's why I waited for so long. I also didn't want to hit the rocks that they were swimming around in, so I just waited for a little bit. Worth the wait. I got a good headshot on this manini. He wasn't going anywhere. That's the other thing about these guys too, is that they don't fight that much. You'll shoot them, and it's almost like they either die or they give up, because they won't fight that hard to get off the spear. So once you shoot one, you've probably got it. So yeah, it didn't take me long to get these two fish. Once again, they're super easy to shoot. So I've got two of them. That's enough for me because I already have the palani, and I'm gonna be cooking all three tonight. So I got the fish that I need. The dive was technically over, but I wanted to see what else I could find. So here's a couple more clips of me just exploring and diving, and yeah. So I'll show you guys those, and then see you guys in the kitchen. Okay, so real quick before I start cooking, a bunch of my footage got corrupted. I don't know what happened, but before this clip rolls, before I shot this, I cut up one red onion, and then I cut up half a lemon. I cut a lemon in half, and then I cut the fish fillet, into a bunch of bite-sized pieces, and I put it into that bowl. So in that bowl, I put flour, garlic salt, and pepper, and I just mix that up with I tossed it around, mix that up, and then I squeezed some lemon juice in there, and yeah, that's basically everything that happened. So now you're up to speed. This is the rest of the cooking. Okay, so the fish is seasoned. I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up, and then once the oil is hot enough, I can put the fish in, and then I'm going to saute the onions with the fish. Okay, that looks ready already. Okay, so you're going to need a pair of tongs. Here. Then just get your fish, put it in. Oh, actually, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Now you're going to want to put some flour on. Shove that up in there. Get your fish coated in flour. Great. Now once your oil is ready, which mine is, you're going to get some tongs. Start grabbing your fish, shake off the excess flour, put it in.
Now it might start popping because of the lemon juice. Lemon juice has like water, so just be careful not to burn yourself. got all
fish pieces in there. Go ahead and mix that around. Okay, now get these out of the way. Now you're going to want to put the onions in. By cooking these at the same time, the flavor of the onions will also get into the fish. So I'm going to saute this for about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes maybe. Shouldn't take that long. And then show you as the finishing steps. Okay, so mine's about done. So I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to put the taco mix into the bowl. There we go, and then just let that cool off. Okay, while this is still hot, I'm going to cook tortillas. So get another pan. Okay, so I've got another pan here, about medium heat, and the thing is already hot, so I'm just going to put that on for like 30 seconds, toast it up. I'm going to make 2 of those because I made this taco mix for 2 people. So I'm just going to let that heat up. And the tortillas are finished, so now it's just time to put everything together. So I have the taco mix, taco meat. Just going to get some, put it on my tortilla. There we go. And then I have some avocado. Just gonna lay that there. There we go. Then we just fold that up to a taco. This is the finished taco. Super simple, super easy to make. Doesn't look the best because, you know, the avocado, but it tastes super good. The fish and the avocado and the onion blends very well. It tastes really good. That's it for the taco, but it's not the end of the video yet because I still have the manini left, and I'm gonna show you guys how to cook that right now. Okay, new cutting board, got the maninis here. We're gonna be doing a simple frying recipe similar to the one we did with the munu in the last video, but this time it's with the whole fish because these are they're like pan fish. So you're gonna want to start by cutting slits into their sides, just like in the last video, and you want to go right down to their spine. Same thing on the other side. There we go. Then we're going to do the same thing with the other fish. The maninis are cut, so I'm going to season them. The same seasoning as I did for the taco. Just garlic salt. Make sure you get seasoning inside the. I like to get seasoning inside the meat, inside the slits too. Seasoned, and again, I'm not going to be putting flour on them because I don't think it's necessary, but you can if you want to. It'll probably taste about the same. So now I'm going to put some oil in a pan, let that heat up, and then start cooking. Okay, oil's hot. Got my fish. Just put them in the pan. Gonna let that sit there and cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Again, they're not very big, so it won't take long. And then I'll get back to you guys once they're finished.